Okay, we're back. It's day 3. So welcome to Insider Secrets of Interior Design. Now in day 2, we considered some tips and tricks. We got rid of stuff we didn't want to make room for stuff that we did want. That decluttering is found in Feng Shui, it's found in prosperity principles, and it's found in good design. We considered what catches your eye in the room. We considered the room view. We considered your feelings. We considered the architectural design or flow. And we made you the chief editor. Today we're going to align your home to nature. So what really is making good green choices mean? Well, one definition of environmental responsibility is meeting the needs of today without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their needs. But how do you put that into practice? Good design and sustainability occurs by the choices that we make and the actions that we take. So let's get started. What is sustainable design? Sustainable design focuses on experiential qualities, and that means the feel of the space, how our bodies respond to the time of day, the seasons, and the physical experience of the space. In fact, there's a further study of the healing benefits of good design, the actual scientific data, and that's called biophilia. Sustainable design takes the natural world into account. Sustainable design demonstrates interconnectedness to nature and to multifunctionality. And sustainable design uses local and environmentally friendly materials. You can ask yourself some of these questions. Are these materials available locally? And if not, how much fossil fuel does it take to get them to you? Are the materials easily renewable? What does easily renewable mean? Well, that means they can grow back in 10 years or less. Or are they non-renewable? But maybe they'll last several lifetimes, so maybe that's an okay trade-off. How about reusing materials that were used in other projects? And have you thought about materials with some recycled content? Even people that eat non-GMO, vegan-only products usually haven't paid much attention to building and the design industry. And there's lots of misinformation out there spread by the process of greenwashing. What is greenwashing? Greenwashing is presenting an exaggerated image to the public. Just because they say something is green doesn't mean that it really is. Greenwashing is making claims without documented evidence. How can you tell the difference between something that's truly green and something that only is putting on that name? Well, there's a few organizations and certifications that have been around long enough to not be fooled and to truly evaluate product claims. GreenGuard is a certification program that is part of the Underwriters Laboratories program. Green Seal is an independent, not-for-profit organization. Carpet and Rug Institute represents 90% of the carpet manufacturers and suppliers of raw materials used to create carpeting. And of course, the U.S. Department of Energy, Energy Seal, is a program that promotes energy efficiency. There's also the Forest Stewardship Council, and it's a not-for-profit international organization founded by loggers, foresters, environmentalists, and sociologists. Clear cutting has been a big problem, and we're getting better with that. And so the FSC maintains well-managed forests. And there's Energy Star. It's a U.S. environmental protection voluntary agency that helps businesses, individuals save money and protect our climate through superior energy efficiency. Sustainable design promotes health. And since we spend most of our times indoors, good air quality, toxic-free materials, and issues such as natural light are very important to our health. And being planet-friendly and designing with nature in mind is another aspect of a healthy lifestyle. Now, you might wonder if being green is more expensive. So what's it going to cost me? Well, actually, not as much as you think. At last count, it was only 2 to 5% more, and this is becoming less of an issue every day. Plus, you're saving on health costs, and that's huge. Just like shopping for high-quality organic foods can be more expensive weekly, but might save your health and medical costs in the long run, when analyzing buildings, equipment, and other physical elements, analysts have devised a method to evaluate the long-term cost over a period of time. This is what's called life cycle analysis. What is life cycle analysis? Some choices may appear to be less expensive at first, but they may have to be replaced more often. My advice is to get the best you can possibly afford. The more expensive investment might cost less per year of use. That's the alternative. Think value, not just initial cost. Another question to ask is if your home is making you sick. Poor indoor air quality is high on the list of leading causes of illness. Products containing formaldehyde, styrene, and other chemicals may make you sick one at a time, but when they mix into a toxic soup, the compound is dangerous and forms new chemical mixtures. And you might have no way to determine what it is in particular that's giving you those headaches, but it's just a mixture of everything. Kitchen cabinets or furniture made of pressed board are usually put together with a glue containing formaldehyde. That's very toxic. Make sure to look for and specify non-emitting particle boards for furnishings using non-emitting adhesive. Also, wallpapers, carpets, laminates, draperies, and other fabrics and adhesives need to be examined for their suitability. For instance, if you were to put up a wallpaper in a kitchen near the cabinets with laminate flooring, the combination of ingredients could make a toxic cocktail. Some people can't live in new buildings until it has been aired out for weeks or even months. And some products can what we call off-gas for a long time. Some of those gases are absorbed by the soft coverings. Your pillows or carpet might be like little sponges that keep giving long after the initial smell is gone. Be sure to protect your health by choosing carefully in the first place. How can I make my home eco-friendly? Are there products that I really need to be aware of? Are there ever? And they're all over the place. And to make it worse, they're hiding. But you can make healthy choices and sustainable choices in all of these categories. There's adhesives that emit VOCs. You can get low VOC emitting adhesives. You can get flooring in alternative choices like cork, linoleum, wood. You can get man-made fibers. You can get well put together cabinets and case goods. You can get alternative countertop materials. You can get healthy window treatments and low VOC paint coverings. While I can't go into each of these in detail in this module, for now, one of the easiest things you can do for yourself is to insist on no or low VOC paints. VOCs are volatile organic compounds, and they're given off by most paints. These chemicals evaporate into the air at room temperature and can contribute to indoor air pollution, global warming, destruction of the air's ozone layer, and your compromised health in forms such as lung damages, breathing disorders, and they're flammable. And like many flammable substances, there's reason to believe that they may contribute to cancer. As far as availability goes, most big chains now carry paints that will not affect and infect the air. But unless you deliberately insist on no or low VOC paints, they don't seem to be heavily advertising that fact. As far as availability goes, most big chains now carry paints that will not infect the air. But unless you deliberately insist on no or low VOC paints, they don't seem to advertise the fact that they're there. They may cost you a few more dollars per gallon, but they're worth every penny in your good health. They're there, you just have to ask for them. So hopefully now you're a bit more informed, you're able to make some better choices, and like anything else, just take the first step. So stay tuned and come back for more. And on day 4, we're going to discuss finding your style. That should be fun. I've made it easy using my proven system, and I can't wait to see you again. For more information, be sure to go to Design One Group, and there's blogs, there's more tips, and of course, you can sign up for the course, Design Connections. Hope to see you well and happy, and see you next time.